I'm Sebastian. I'm a sophomore with Journey Homeschool High School, and I own a business called Plant Wilds LLC. I have pretty much always liked plants, but my passion really didn't start until I was about 10 years old when I saw a dying succulent in our backyard. It hadn't been watered for about a year, and I thought, wow, I should water that. And I tried to bring it back as much as I could. I never ended up bringing it back to its former glory, but I did save it. After that, I really loved getting plants. I just loved plants. I pestered my mom about selling these plants over and over and over and over. It drove her crazy. But even though I was pestering her about it, I didn't really think I was gonna start my business until I was around 25. But then I took the CTE entrepreneurship course last year, and with the great enthusiasm from Judy Adair and just how much she has inspired me to form my business, I was able to start it 10 years early.
I met Sebastian when he started my pathway 2 years ago. He was a remarkable young man with such a desire to take on a business of his own. And I said to him one day in class, well, why do you need to wait until you're an adult? And it was interesting because a lot of kids will look at you when you do that and their eyes get big like, oh, and he didn't. He went totally inside because I could see the wheels turning in his head. And so from that moment on, he dove right into every bit of curriculum I could give him.
In June 2023, I formed an LLC, Plant Wilds, and got my business license and seller's permit. I also secured a domain name, plantsontheprowl.com. In July, I made contact with a couple of local farmers markets and started selling at those markets. At my booth, I sell a few different types of carnivorous plants as well as matted pictures of plants that I have taken. I really like to take pictures of plants, and it was thanks to Inez Valencia and the CTE photography course that made it possible for me to even think of taking pictures the way I can now. It is safe to say that Springs has played a fundamental role in helping me start my business and just bring my dream to a reality.